Hi, my name is Faith, and this is my recap. In class, we watched the Browser Wars documentary. This documentary depicted the rise and fall of Netscape. Netscape was a software company that created a browser, one of the first browsers, and which actively went against the biggest software company, Microsoft. I'm focusing on how Bill Gates was depicted. The way I've grown up to see him, I've always seen him as a philanthropist and a giving person and such a nice person. You know, I know he was or is the richest man in the world, but it never seemed like he was a bad human being. This documentary really opened my eyes to who he could be. In the documentary, the creators of Netscape talked about him being a tyrant and how he ran his company and how he was never nice to people and how he treated them as a smaller company and used their shady tactics, which ultimately led him to being tried in court for the tactics that he used after the fall of Netscape. It's really interesting to me that after the threat of his company being broken up, he finally was the person that I grew up to see him as, which is really, really odd to me. It doesn't feel like his intentions are true to be a giving person, to use his wealth. Obviously, he doesn't use his wealth. He's a billionaire. But it seems like he uses the facade of him just being really nice and giving all the time so that no one will really look into his business like they did last time, which did in fact lead him to almost losing his company. I feel like it's a facade that if you give the press good news, they won't look so deeply at your business or your documents or how you're treating other people in your company, especially since Microsoft is such a big company. They probably have tons of lawyers to keep everyone who works there, their mouths under lock and key. I've never heard anything like that before, of how he treated people like they were honestly less than him. Overall, that video really opened my eyes to how billionaires, especially people with huge businesses, could really manipulate the press to their use so that they're not giving bad press and people don't go looking into their business practices. As long as you have good press and are generally assumed to be a good person, people don't exactly go looking to you first. People knew him as the richest man in the world, but I don't think people understand exactly how he came to be to that level. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.